To think that we can do that indefinitely is foolishness. You're going to be like that camel. You're going to be going along fine, dead. Hi, my name's Devin. Today I own several multi-million-dollar companies. We started with $5,000 in a credit card. I don't know the easy way. I only know the hard way. Hey everybody, welcome to the Whiteboard Entrepreneur podcast, where I give straightforward advice to fuel the entrepreneur in all of us. I'm Devin Dickinson. Today, I want to talk to you about burnout. And in order to do that, I'm going to use my new cool whiteboard. And if you're listening on podcast and you can't see it, check it out on YouTube. It's really cool. We just installed this in my office, but you see my new sign, and check this out. I think it's pretty slick. Bam, whiteboard. This is an analogy that I think you guys are going to pick up on really quickly. But there's two main differences between camels and horses, and it's how they deal with water and fatigue. And both of these are very effective animals used by people for modes of transportation, carrying stuff. And both of them are very hardy, strong creatures. But most people don't know this, but a camel can go, and I think don't exactly quote me on this, but I think it's all the way up to 21 days with no water. 21 days, no water. A horse, on the other hand, can only go about 2 to 3 days tops without water. And so people think, wow, that's very, like the camel, that's amazing. That is amazing, right? And a lot of, we always think, that's what I want to be. I want to be like a camel, right? And as an entrepreneur, as someone who's pursuing your dreams, we resemble a camel a lot, right? Where we can drive hard. We don't need anybody. We don't need anything. Let's go. I'm pursuing my dreams. Head down, drive. Great. Awesome. I love that. It's super. I'm glad we had that kind of discipline, that kind of tenacity. Beautiful. However, what happens at day 22, the camel working, walking, driving, working, drops over dead. Boom. No warning, no nothing, dead. Doesn't start to act weird. Literally goes day 20, fine. Day 21, fine. Day 22, dead. Okay. The difference between the camel and the horse is, I told you they can go about 2 to 3 days as a horse, but typically about middle or the beginning of that second day, the horse is like, I'm out. I'm not walking anymore. Like, you're crazy. Like, you're going to give me some water right freaking now. I'm not walking any further. I'm not carrying anything. We ain't running. I need water. I need help. And this, I think you all are getting where this analogy is going, right? Burnout will kill you as an entrepreneur, especially with that kind of driven, tenacious, head down, just me, myself, and I'm driving. Well, we can do that to a certain point, and then one day you drop over dead. Okay. And I see this all the time in business. I'm also a coach. I see this happen with my players, and I was guilty of it myself, even when I played sports, where literally you love something and you're working and you're grinding and you're having the best time and it's awesome. And then it's repetitive and then it's over and over. And it's the same thing, monotonous day after day after day. And then all of a sudden, one day you wake up and you hate what you're doing. I know you know what I'm talking about. I know you've seen this before. I know you probably experienced it in something in your life. But I'm going to tell you, this is a warning sign today. The reason you're watching this video is this is a warning for you. If you're a camel, you have got to realize that you need to take breaks. You need to have people speak into your life. You need to be refreshed, because you might think you're fine. Like I said, I used to think I watch my players. I watch myself when I was younger, loving it, but no break, and still loving it, working hard, no break, loving it, working hard, no break, hating it, being done, I'm out, forget it, over, right? And there's no reason why that changes from a player in high school to an adult who's been grinding away at their job, who's been relentlessly pursuing their dreams, who's been tenaciously head down, determined to achieve their dream, to think that we can do that indefinitely is foolishness. You're going to be like that camel. You're going to be going along fine, dead. We have to learn from the horse. We have to learn from the cues of going, I'm thirsty. I need to get some help here, right? I'm starting to get a little ornery, angry. These warning signs, these triggers, right, that we have. I'm tired. I'm losing my zeal. I'm losing my passion. I'm overly irritable. Whatever these warning signs are in your life, you have to learn from them so that we can behave like the horse and go, wait, there's some warning signs in my life. I don't want to end up dead. I don't want to end up burned out. Like I'm going to the doctor, right? And all of a sudden my blood pressure is elevated. It's never been before. Warning sign. Warning sign. My wife accuses me constantly of not talking to her. My kids, I've become distant with my kids. Warning signs. These are warning signs. And we have to learn from them so that we don't end up like that camel dead. Listen, I'm Devin. This is Whiteboard Entrepreneur, and I learned things the hard way. I learned them the hard way so that you don't have to. Apply these principles to your life today, and I know it'll help. I'm Devin. This is Whiteboard Entrepreneur.